Hey guys, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. I was standing in a lovely position to talk to Sid as soon as it started, but then the Chocobo so rudely interrupted. But it's fine, we'll just talk over him. Oh, he's moved out of the way, that's good. One good turn. Last time we took out Bismarck. I think that was last time. I fucking hope it was last time. It was like an hour-long episode. I'm so sorry it was so long. But let's see what's going on now. Where are you going? Unless you wonder, beam of light emitted by a key. If Al's liar lies in the direction, we'll find it. Alright, let's go. The soul may have led us, but she no enterprise. We'll catch him for sure, you'll see. Well, yeah, she ain't no enterprise.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again, least of all under these circumstances. My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
Ah, that explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Junius?
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths. Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
My mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emmerich. 'Twas his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons. He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. It is your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing.
Hold on, everyone!
Is it a bad time to mention that I think we actually killed her? Oh my god, that is very elegant.
Look! I think that's it!
Forgot to glamour our earrings off. Holy shit!
Chief, is that Allagan? Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
What was that?
We just get EMP'd.
Some sort of barrier.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller.
Sid, it's no use. We must return to Ishgard and find another way.
God damn it all! Why do the Allagans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
Could the Malika go through it? I wonder. Oh, we're back at the pillars. After learning that the sister we killed has a sister, and she was a spy, and she's an Ishgardian, but she's not an Ishgardian, she's a Garlean. Ugh. Like a fucking episode of EastEnders, isn't it? Sid, what's up? Ah! That's the thing. Ah! And we barely finished repairing the damage. Ah, unbelievable. Can you believe a fucking... Oh, I'm just so angry right now. I can only presume, so I passed through the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain why the Vanu called it a key. Oh. The faith that drives us. Very well. An engineering enterprise. Assuming Sid is correct, I have no reason to think that there is not the Vanu's key is required to pass through the barrier, protecting it. But even without it, we must find a way to reach the Isle. I shall have everyone convene in the seat of the Lord Commander, and we might discuss how best to proceed. As before, make yourself known to the guardsmen. Okay, bye. What you're going to? Okay, so where are we going again? Oh, we're going, yeah, of course, we're going to the Lord Commander dude. Right. There is that. So, a lot of shit happened there. Well, a lot of information was thrown at us anyway. I don't really know if any of it's really useful. Sister, yeah, but obviously she's still going to fight for us because her sister's dead. At least I think her sister is dead. But regardless, I think this is the right one. Yeah, it was. That's good. Go talk to the older Lord Commander, buddy old pal. Oh, it's not through there, is it? You fucking dumbass. It's up here. Here we go. Up. My God, please allow me to see the Lord Commander. He is very eagerly awaiting me and everyone else. Hopefully it's a voice cutscene which don't need to read. That'd be great. Hi.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Allagans. And we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top.
I see.
If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate. As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment and polarizes its elemental aspect to produce what is, in effect, a wall of lightning.
seems plain that without the Vanu's key, any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
Alas, the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't think the Vanu keep a spare.
They should really,
Master
that's just
Garland, based on
terrible.
your experience, is there no other way that we might breach the
I have
barrier?
a spare under all those fake rocks in my garden. I don't really, don't go in my garden.
Well, in the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters. But the one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before. The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite amount of crystals.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing 2 galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
Well, what if we do what we were doing before with Bismarck, but just like throw that fucking Arthurite crystal into it?
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
How?
We create a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
But yesterday evening, I chanced to find Mistress Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
An Archon? Truly?
That's convenient.
Ha! Fortune favors the righteous, eh? Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram. Just
Okay,
you
now-
wait, my pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
They use that word often, don't they? The airship reborn. 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 There's a bloody game was called around Reborn. After fucking Bahamut destroyed it at the end of 1.0. Okay, so Tataru is inside the pub. Let's go inside the pub. But one of the Archons have been found, I guess. So, hello, Tataru. You know where the Archon is? Tell me. Welcome back, Strife. How goes the mission? Did you manage to catch up with the Archbishop and his cronies? Yeah, kind of, but then they took a key and I killed a primal and, you know, that sort of shit. So you finally arrived at Alzar, only to find that you were barred by some sort of barrier? Typical. That's not all bad news. I made some progress in our search for our friends. Don't worry, Strife. We'll get to Alzai. Okay, who? Who you find? When you fed a victory feast, you used the ancient water course beneath the city, right? Well, shortly after things went back to normal in Uldar, I asked Marshal Turpin if to have the tunnels searched. A logical place to look. It was where that we lost contact with Memphilia. You sold her. Thank it. Was it not? Dare I ask what that Marshal found? found Fankrin's corpse. Can you believe it? Fucking wrangled it was. That'd be brilliant. I don't actually know. Pippin's message said that there had been a discovery and that we were to come to the Hall of Flames at our earliest convenience. I dare not think what it might be, but I shall depart at once, Tataru. Let Uringer know to join us in Uldar. He will wish to be present. Yes, sir. We still don't know if Uringer is a bad guy or not. Elf, listen to me. Oh, bloody no. Well, back to fucking Uldar, I guess. There we go. Steps of faith. I need to teleport here now as well, don't I? So. There you go, hide that. Oh, bollocks. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, fuck me. such a horribleness. I hate the control. I hate the touchpad system that they have. It's like you press the touchpad and that like allows you to switch between the menus that are on the screen. But whenever you touch the touchpad, the first thing it goes to is the chat bubble. So it's so fucking frustrating. It's like I may as well just use my mouse here to click things off. See, it's like now I've got a freaking mouse on my fucking screen. Bugger off. Right, here we go. Oh, that guy's looking a bit beat. Hey! There's a bro. Wave to it. Hi. Hey, Pippin. I do remember a show about Pippin. Like, Pippin was this dog. It was with this old lady. I'll explain it in a minute. We are grateful for your assistance, Master Turpin. You saved her grace and father both. 'Tis the least I can do to repay you. Forgive my impatience, Marshal, but your message mentioned a discovery? Ah, yes, of course. I pay your request. I have my men scour the waterways. Almost immediately, we incurred a discovery. An entire section of tunnel had collapsed. Oops, I skipped a bit. Go on. And repeat a little bit if you don't mind. Be at ease, elf. Your friends were not among the deceased. This alone is the cause of hope. Your soul is one. I have assumed as much. If I may, Marshal. What's she doing? Oh. Did you need to put your hood on? The hell's that on? Tis as I did surmise. That's such a horrible sentence. Tis as I did surmise. Judging by the etheric imprint that lingereth yet upon the wall, lingereth. What did it say, linger? You need to put a riff on the end. Lingers on the wand. It hath assumedly been employed in casting a most uncommon magic. Namely, at the very first, that did convince the Traverse guards to I'm not reading anything he says. Just not reading anything he says. All of which would suggest that she managed to escape. Would that if it was so simple? I'm not reading it. Fuck him. What? No, you can't mean. Right, so that's Lady Isolde, but what about fucking Saggy Boobs Memphilia and Womanizing Frankrid? What about those two guys? Are they still good? Right, where are we going? Central Fanland. Over there. Okay, well let's teleport to Blackbush. Although it probably would actually be easier to go out of the door, wouldn't it? Yeah, it probably would have been easier to go out the door, but fuck it. Who cares? Here we are, okay. Let's hop on Blizkin. So, yeah, like everyone's just trying to fly. It's like, come on. Fly. Fly. If we can fly. Where are we going? Over here? Okay. I should need the map for this. I should remember my way around fucking Central Dar. For God's sake. Right, here we go. Just jump off. Like a... Is this really where? Oh my fucking god! What is happening here? What's going on? There's so many bloody people. Still not gonna read anything he says. I'll read it in my head, but I'm not reading it aloud. My dyslexia can't handle the tiffs and the woofs. Can barely read normal English. None of that shit. It'd be easy if you just took your bloody hood off. She's just standing there like, what? What do you guys want? The trail... See... The trail lendeth to north and east unto the bosom of the Twelveswood. Are you certain? Oh, there's no mistake. Not really. Yet the Guardians have reported no sightings. We must take this. They clicked off too soon. I'm sorry if you guys want to read that guy's voice. Pause the video, I guess. I'm just not. There's no time to waste. Urianger, pray explore all possible options for receiving the effects of the forbidden Magitech. Strife, Detaloo. We three shall press on to Grenadier and ask for the Seed Seer's aid again. Because all we seem to do is ask that woman for bloody aid. Alright, have all these people disappeared? Yeah, they seem to have. Hunt, maybe? Jesus, what's going on over there? Okay, we need to go to Grenadier, I think. Yeah, we go to Grenadier. Old Grenadier. What's over there? I need to go to New Grenadier and teleport there. There we go. Oh look, me and that Dark Knight are like in sync. That Dark Knight had like full on Ravana gear, by the way. That guy is fucking kicking some ass at the moment with his Ravana. He's got a Ravana greatsword, which I think is the best weapon in the game right now. I think it is. I'm not sure. Not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. But I think it's the best weapon right now. Is the Ravana weaponry. Okay, it's not we've not got like our relic is not till 3.1, which I don't mind recording as well if you guys are in for that. I don't mind. I'll only be recording one. I'm actually doing 2 relics, so I'll record one of them, whether it be the Bard or the Dark Knight. I don't know. You guys can let me know what you think. Then we can make a decision together, I guess. Hello, Elf. Send the elements passive and livestream, blah blah blah. Yep, livestream. Therefore, we speak with the Isina without delay. So you think she returned to the bloody livestream? We requested an audience. Alright, I guess we're just sitting here waiting. Oh no, okay. Here we go. Silent Conjurer. You talk to it, it's like... Hello? Hello? Why would you talk? So he's got a fucking name above his head, so it's silent. Can you send them in? Yeah, blah 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 blah. Hi. Hi again. It's me. Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. It will not. It will not, my lady. Please, pray forgive the abrupt nature of our request. It's a matter of life and death, as always. Tells her all the bollocks that we've already known. I see, as you say, we must need to act swiftly if we are to set free Isolde from the ungainable pull of the Livestream. As you have surmised, we cannot do this unaided, however. So Isolde's around, but she's used so much like ether, of her own ether, to do that like massive Holy 2 shit with Thancred, that...
In requesting the Elemental's assistance to find Yestola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and Elemental.
That being?
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the Elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The Elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Yestola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers, if you could but find a family member.
Oh! I know just the person! Yestola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
That is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
So she has horns on her head. I thought that was part of her hat. Are they actual horns coming out of her fucking head? There we say, I just saw a sister is named Yaminta. Oh, you know her, do you? Well then, that ought to make things easier. Anyway, she spends most of her time around Abaku Falls, from what I recall. Let's look there. Okay. I cannot remember what the fuck I was saying before that. Before the cutscene happened. Yeah, so Isolde is in, like, she's used so much fucking ether that she's now like falling apart. Like, she's slowly returning to the Livestream, I guess. I wonder why only Isolde has been found. There's no Menvelia or Thancred. All the other two. You would think the other two would be easier to find, right? They were either killed or captured. Either way. Oh, it's her! It's the lady that does all the summoning stuff. Greetings, Strife. What brings you here today? I see you have companions. Lady Yamita, it is an honor to meet you. My name is Elf, and this is Tatsu. I explained her a 12-year-long fucking story. So, you are my sister's comrades in the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. When I heard that you people were being pursued, I desperately sought after to reach Solda. But my efforts were to no avail. Now I know why. A forbidden spell of all things. That she's been so reckless. But what's done is done. I thank you for bringing me word to me. Needless to say, I should be glad to help. Although we were born of different mothers, our veins course in the same father's blood. I hope that will be enough for the elementals. Come, let us make... oh, really? So, like, you fucking had a cranky father, did you? You went around a bit. Or a guy who got divorced. But you look the same age, though, which is weird. The same age as your soldier. Oh, it's those two children. They've got fucking horns as well. They've all got horns. Why have these people got horns? What race are they? Where the fuck's my horns? I want horns. I still haven't grabbed my bloody earrings off.
Let us begin. Raya O, Arun, if you... Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the Lifestream, a drifting soul to find.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
There. Now!
Are those two meant to be Papa and Rom from Final Fantasy 3? Not 3, 2. Not 2, 4. 2 or 4 depending on where you are. But I'm sorry, are we resurrecting her? I like how the light is blocking the the boobs and the vagina area. Okay. So did we just like legit resurrect her?
A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once. All that remains is to pray, my friends.
Can I go change my socks now? I don't want to get trench foot. What's up, guys? How's it going? That must be a very confusing cutscene if you were a white mage, because surely you'd be able to help them if you were a white mage. Maybe the cutscene is completely different as a white mage and you actually are helping them. Who knows? That would be good if it was. Sniff, sniff. Oh, your soldier. Just seeing her face again. It's Sniff. Oh, I've been so worried. Sniff. So, yeah. We just kind of brought her back from... So she did. She used the forbidden spell, which made her entire essence like go into the Livestream. And... collapsed the tunnel. So in theory, Thancred's underneath all that rubble, and Menphelia couldn't do fuck all because there was a lot of rubble. At least that's what I'm assuming. But I guess we'll carry on. Tatu's surprise. Your soldier is resting within the inn room, though she's still unconscious. Signs are positive. The conjurers say that she should be health and should be awakened before long. Isn't that wonderful? Now, while we wait for your soldier to wake up, I thought I'd take the opportunity to fish around a little, surprise her. What? I'm sorry, what? Fish? I'm confused about that last sentence. It's something I've been working on for a while now, in the hope that she'd one day return to us. A couple more items before it's ready. I've already placed orders for these items. Can I ask you to receive them for me? Oh, really? Literally just a fetch quest. Alright, Jesus Christ. So, we gotta go to the level workers and the conjurers guild. Very well. Gridania is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? I do love Gridania. Again, I probably only like Gridania because I loved Windurst in Final Fantasy XI. Like, that was my home nation. So it's possibly that. But, anyway, I think I've had you long enough for today. So thank you so much, everybody, for your attention. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Well, when we wake up your soldier, I guess. Bye-bye.